Appearing before the Senate Legal Affairs Committee, which is conducting public hearings on the Election Laws Amendment Bill, the ICT Cabinet Secretary was blunt about the need for a manual system as backup. Mucheru arguing that IEBC's dependence on third-party service providers for network solutions leaves the electoral agency vulnerable to system failure.
You're giving us a scenario of a mission impossible to go the digital way.
Beyond the electronic, we need to have the manual backup system. It's a backup system, not a replacement system. It's only when the electronic systems are not working that we would default to that system.
The mere fact that the manual system is being used does not necessarily mean that you are going to rig elections. If you intend to rig elections, I think you can do so even more dangerously, more effectively, using electronic devices.
Mucheru submitted that only 17% of the country, representing 78% of the total population, is connected to a 3G network, but that even with the limited connectivity, it will be foolhardy for the country to exclusively adopt electronic voter identification and transmission of results.
We're at war with Al-Shabaab, and they could find ways of jamming and blocking our whole electronic systems, hacking into our systems. As a country, we cannot be held hostage. We need to have a backup and an alternative that allows us to be able to continue with the elections should such incidences occur.
What is Al-Shabaab's capacity to jam a Kenyan communication network? I think you are fear-mongering. What are the security measures that we have as a country? Forget about elections. Just assume or whatever else, that we have a cyber security prevention unit that is able to ensure that we can't have a cyber terrorism attack like the one that happened in the US. Forget about the elections, the one on 17th of October.
IEBC also backed the National Assembly's amendment that would allow the inclusion of a complementary method to the electronic system. The electoral agency keen to assure the country that only voter registration, identification and transmission of results is meant to be electronic, with the actual vote casting remaining a manual exercise.
Even one vote could mean that this country would go into a rerun, or that a president would not be, announced. So really, in a situation like this, and when we are talking about the backup, we have to give value for every vote. And any opportunity that we are likely to lose even one voter or disenfranchise one voter is a major issue.
Ogina, Citizen Live at 9.